went on a total of about 5 cruise ships throughout my life. So I thought I would tell you about this Holland America cruise ship that I took to Alaska. Now, Alaska is a beautiful, beautiful state with so many things to see, and we just had an amazing time on this cruise. The ship itself is amazing, but with a state like Alaska, it's like you just really can't go wrong on that kind of vacation. The one thing I can say is that when you take the excursions from the cruise ship, they are very expensive. So you can expect to spend about 4 times the amount of what you would spend on a regular cruise excursion, but it is worth it because, everything is just thawing out in Alaska during the time that we go in the summer. And so you're getting to see all the amazing stuff, and it's really worth it. The Holland America cruise ship is a beautiful ship. It had lots of vegan food options. Even the excursions had some vegan food options, which I was really happy to see because I was a little nervous because of all the salmon offerings that they talk about and the seafood offerings they talk about on the excursions. But they did offer a little vegan chili, which was nice. This is the beautiful lounge area on the ship. If you didn't have like a balcony, which we did, but if you did not, you could go into these lounge areas here and see all the beautiful scenery on the ships. I personally feel like to go to such a place like that for a cruise, it's not worth it to go if you don't have a balcony. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You see here, we saw the orcas. We were very close up. This was an expensive excursion, but it was so worth it because we saw all the whales and the orca. And it was just a really, really great, an amazing trip. Like, I just still dream about it. So I definitely recommend that you take one of the little personalized excursions on a small boat if you can. You can just go see the whale watching and whatever. When we packed our clothes, we made sure that we had to pack for what was cold, hot, and rainy. We also got nice new binoculars so that we could see. I was hoping to see a bear, but I didn't get to see one. But I did see seal and other wildlife out in the water. And of course, I got to just look in the trees with my balconies. My binoculars, kept them on hand often because it was just so much to see out in Alaska. I love the Holland America. This is their buffet room. Their decor on the ship was just amazing. This was like Hollywood Regency decor. So beautiful. Like, a lot of the buffets don't look this good. And they had Beyond Meat burgers and hot dogs, which is a really great thing because I've been on many cruises where I've wished that they had like a vegan hot dog and they never do. So it was really, really great to see that on this occasion, and the burgers as well. Of course, they had great pasta and salads, and we took advantage of that. And all the plant-dominant, plant-based meals, vegan meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner were available, and I really, really enjoyed myself. I did not have any trouble eating and enjoying the food that was there for if you're vegan or plant dominant as we are. So we also went to a specialty restaurant, which was Asian. It was amazing. One of the best specialty restaurants that I've had on any of the ships that I've been on. The food was spectacular. Great for vegans. Probably great for non-vegans too, but since I was eating vegan, that's all I can talk about is what the vegan food was, and it was spectacular. Just an amazing place to eat. I like to go on cruises so that I can get work done, relax, and rejuvenate. And so I got to do a lot of that on this Holland America cruise. I took advantage of their spa package. They have a great area where you can just sit down and watch the ocean. And of course, we sat down on our balcony. We took advantage of room service quite a bit. They had a beautiful vegan bento box for just like $5. It was amazing. And we could just enjoy that on our deck with drinks like Bloody Marys. We had like an amazing time just rejuvenating, just getting ourselves kind of back in order, just like a self-care cruise. This was the Glacier Bay National Park. They called up a ranger who came onto the ship and told us all about everything that we had seen and the history of the park right through the intercom, which was really, really great. They served a little soup out on the deck. when we went and looked at the Glacier Bay. It was just it was overwhelmingly amazing. Just the whole trip was mind blowing, and something that if you haven't done, I would say do it. Yes, you're cold in the summertime because that's when we go to visit Alaska in the summer, but it's so worth the trip. And if you can, take advantage of the spa package because that is just a whole nother mind-blowing opportunity in itself. Overall, I just really loved it. Yes, they did have a night life going on as well, but we're not really that big on nightlife. So we only went the one night, even though they had lots of choices to go to. We literally just went one night, and the rest of the time we just chilled. I also love their cleanliness. This is their hand washing station, which now you have to be always, you should be clean on cruises because even before COVID it was lots of germs. It was just beautiful.